Welcome, everybody, to episode 36 of the Prolonged Engagement Show. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Sarah.
And you can always find us at theprolongedengagement.com. There you can find links to all of our social media platforms, as well as YouTube and iTunes.
Woohoo!
You can also go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/theprolongedengagement-show. There you can like our videos, you can comment on them, you can subscribe, you can tell your friends, you can put them in messages and all sorts of crap.
You can share them on Facebook.
Share the love. Share the love that we give you.
Share the love that
4
we
days
try
out of
to
the
share
week.
with you. I
4
just
days
hit my
out of the
damn
week.
fucking thing.
Currently, still getting through these honey bourbon sweet tea thingamadoogers.
Number 2.
Anyway, you know what I wanted to talk about?
Yeah, you're gonna lose all our fucking people.
No. We only have 14 subscribers.
Yeah,
What the
they're
hell
all
are they
run
gonna do?
away.
All these people, you know, when you have 14 subscribers,
They'll run.
those people really love you.
They'll run.
Those people really love you.
They'll run.
I'm going to talk about gun control. That's what I'm going to talk about.
13.
When in your life are you going to be able to spout all of your bullshit on gun control?
12.
When you have 14 subscribers, that's when.
11.
What if I just say that there should be completely lax gun laws and everyone should kill each other? Then what? Will the subscribers go up or will they go down?
It'll still go down because people won't agree with us. You don't talk about controversial subjects on a podcast.
Yeah, you do. That's the whole point. Podcasting is about opinion.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's about fun things that everybody love.
It's also about opinion. If you're not putting together content, okay, what is content if it's not your opinion?
Fun, stupid shit that no one gives a fuck about.
If no one gives a fuck about it, then why are they watching it?
Because they're bored.
I don't believe that. I believe that.
You believe that our 14 subscribers want our honest opinion on shit.
Why else would they be listening? That's what I'm saying. If they have seeked us out, and see, this is why
I don't think they've seeked us out. I think they've done it because we begged them to.
This is all I'm saying is that remember what I told you when we were moving to the whole, one topic per show thing.
Yeah.
If people don't want to hear about gun control, they don't have to watch it. That was the whole point, right?
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna. Ow! I hit my head into the painting.
Good job.
2.
But what I'm saying is that, there was this guy in Louisiana that decides to shoot up everybody, right?
He shot a total of 11, injured 9, killed 2, and it was during the train wreck.
What train wreck?
The movie The Train Wreck.
Oh, okay. You're
That's
talking
why-
about I thought that this was a different one. Okay. This is the movie theater one.
That's the one I know about as of late. What? There was another one?
No. But I didn't know that took place in Louisiana.
Yes, that took place in Louisiana.
Ah, all right. So now that I'm up on my current events,
That is why Amy
Schumer.
Yes, did a press release about how we need to tighten our gun laws.
Yes, I agree.
10.
We do.
9.
See, there's this thing about guns in the United States. We have this thing called Amendment 2, which is our right to bear arms.
The problem was that was written at a time that we actually needed them to hunt. Did I just say what I think I said?
No, I don't think you did.
Okay. Hunt food.
Okay, well, there was also a point of,
The English were stealing our shit.
Yeah.
Fucking English.
And
I love you, Ben.
And I hate you, Ben. And there was also those things about those damn savages. You had to protect your women and children.
Go fuck off. I'm
Why?
one of those savages, you son of a bitch.
Yes, I know. I live with it every day. I know what a gun could do to protect my women and children from savages. I know.
But I am your woman and child.
I know.
I am your woman and child. So
You're
how
not
the
my
fuck?
child.
I don't know.
Use my woman now.
I'm your woman. So how the fuck am I also a savage?
It's Porgy, right? Porgy and Bess.
Yeah. Yo, my woman.
Bess, you is my woman.
You is
now.
my woman now.
You is my woman now.
Do you want up or not? Come here.
But
I don't like fighting with you. Just fucking decide.
The
They're
whole
gonna
point
hear
is-
so much more from me. You got me liquored up, and now I'm gonna be such a bitch.
my whole thing is that we need to have background checks on it.
Yes, we do. Anyone who's had a misdemeanor.
No, because I think that
Misdemeanor
this
violent act.
this and a lot of thank you, Elfie. I'm glad that you're pulling on my cords.
That's what she did to me.
So I think that a lot of these just crazy gun related atrocities could be avoided if we would just not sell guns to these people.
Can I say my input on this?
And
Because I actually had this in class.
And furthermore, yes. And furthermore, like, we have things like gun shows.
Yeah.
To where people can just go and they can get a gun and they could be, they could be a criminal. They could have they could have a felony and they could get a gun at a gun show.
By law, they're not supposed to.
By law, they're not supposed to. And then if they get found if they get found
by their probation
with,
officer
by the
or whatever,
probation
they
officer
can lose.
with a firearm, they could, that would be
A huge thing for them.
That'd be a violation of their probation or their parole, and they could get sent back to jail or whatnot. But the whole
Get
point
time
is,
in jail.
that
This is my career, babe. Do you want me to talk?
it just makes no damn sense that we have this problem with being able to see who owning a gun in the United States is not about protection. Lots of people say it is.
No, it's not at all.
Lots of people say it is like, I have a gun in my house because I need to protect my women and children from the savages. But that's not what it's for.
I'm gonna fucking punch you.
People
Next time you say that.
have guns in their house because they like to have guns.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Some people have them to hunt deer, which I don't,
I'm
unless
not-
you're eating it.
If you are eating it from rooter to tutor, then I'm 100% fine.
That's perfectly fine. But there's lots of
But if you're doing it for fucking fun,
there's lots of huntsmen out there that do it for sport, and I don't.
I am
agree
sorry.
with
I fully believe you need to be hunted down and killed.
But
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I know that's really rude of me, but that's how I feel.
I think that if these people, if some people are afraid of having
Killing an animal for fun is
no,
bull.
I mean if people are afraid of background checks for guns, then I think that those people that are most vocal about it are probably the people that wouldn't get them.
Exactly. Can I say something as someone who's actually studied this subject?
No, you can't speak. This is only half of your podcast.
Well, fuck you, because I am. So being someone who actually studies this subject, the fact that most of the time when we see this gun control problem, it comes up also with mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not true. 9 times out of... It's not true.
Okay, you just said that most of the times it comes up
with mental illness. The media puts it with mental illness.
Oh, okay.
Like the attack in Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
That boy was not mentally ill.
Right.
He was a white supremacist.
Right.
But not mentally ill. So the problem with this is that people will see it and they go, oh, if you test for mental illness, that means they shouldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the law across the country is that if you have ever been felony,
Mm-hmm.
or if you've been hospitalized in a mental hospital, you cannot get a gun.
Right.
So, okay, so that's the law.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yet people keep saying, oh, we're not catching certain people. The truth is that the fact that the people who actually get it are people who have misdemeanors on their records.
What?
The people who cause these horrific acts,
Mm-hmm.
like the guy in Charleston, had a misdemeanor
Okay.
for a violent crime.
Okay, so should we put it to, people with misdemeanors with violent crimes can't own a gun?
Yes. That is the number one teller.
So misdemeanor
violent crimes. Because he had assault and battery 5 times on his record.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I think if you have something called assault and battery on your record, you shouldn't own a firearm.
And it wasn't just that, but it was assault and battery against someone of the opposite race.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah. He would go out to bars and start punching people who were of opposite races.
Mm-hmm.
For the fun of it. Honestly, that guy is despicable. But the one in Louisiana, again, you look at it, he had misdemeanors, assault and batteries.
Right.
The guy in Palm during the Dark Knight,
Mm-hmm.
guess what he had on his records?
That was Aurora, right?
Yeah. Guess what he had on his records?
So misdemeanor violent crime.
Misdemeanor violent crime. That is honestly your best teller.
Well, I think that,
violence in the past equals violence in the future.
See, I think that there should be a lot more, psychology in a lot of these decisions.
Hear, hear.
Because psychology will tell you a lot.
Psychology honestly makes the world go round, but so many people
it's not the answer to everything, but
Bull.
it can.
Bull. It helps the world go round. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway. Okay.
I've had too much to drink.
But what I'm saying is because the lawmakers don't.
They don't take psychology into effect.
Yeah.
Account.
Shit. They hardly take fucking climate scientists into
in the state of Florida, it is illegal to say the words climate change.
Yeah. Well, it's not illegal for, people to say
for civilians.
But
in Congress, it is illegal to say the words climate change.
State Congress.
At what point is that okay?
State Congress.
Why is that okay?
It's not.
Exactly.
That's that crazy Rick Scott down.
Voldemort.
He's also
Voldemort.
I do have to hand it to old Ricky Scott there. He did an excellent job getting reelected. Because he was able to straight up lie to people, but it was all truth. So he
just
ran
made himself look better.
He ran, when he ran the second time, he just sits there and goes, "Oh, well, under my administration, we've put $1 million more dollars. We put $1 million into education, put $2 million into healthcare, put $3 million into here, and put millions of dollars over in this part." And it's look at all the money that I've been pushing into all these places.
Yes, but you also took out $6 million from education.
Yeah, but they don't.
And
they
took
don't,
out
They don't say that.
$15 million out of healthcare and shit like that.
Yeah,
he's honestly the bully from your elementary school who took 6 of your marbles, gave you one, and said, "Give me a medal."
Yeah, I should be awarded straight A's.
I did a good thing.
Straight A's for recess because I gave you 1 marble back out of your 6. It's
it's bull fucking shit.
But he sat there and he said, "Look at all the money that I put into it,"
And people
just
believed it.
hopped on the bandwagon. It also didn't help that no one went out to vote.
I did.
The voter
I
turnout,
voted.
the voter turnout was 30%.
I swear I voted.
And the problem with that is that, when the voter turnout is 30%, it's pretty much all old people, and the majority of old people, they vote
Are
Republican.
Republicans.
So there you go.
Shouldn't I know? My grandma Rachel, may she rest in peace.
Yeah, I can't figure that one out. As liberal as your daddy is, I cannot figure out how she was Republican all those years, but
May she rest in peace.
but she'd watch Fox News every day. Your daddy said that when he went over there to feed her cat.
She put on Fox News.
He said he turned on the TV and Fox News was on. He said he wanted to give the cat some
peace to feel normal.
Some peace to feel normal after these hard times.
Jeez.
Turn on some Fox News. I got a real kick out of that one. There was that one time where we had MSNBC on, and she was
visited,
over.
and we had MSNBC on.
I didn't have it on because I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that
Mom and
one
Dad
either.
did. And
No,
so
she turned it on.
she turned it on?
Yeah, she was actually watching it. I have no idea why, but she was. So I went
She
up to
must
her.
have been trying to figure out what the opposition said so that then she could counter it with Fox News.
But
That's my only reasoning behind it.
But so I went up
am
to her
not-
and I said, "Have you had enough of the liberal media yet?" And I was like, "I can't stand these, cable news networks as it is, so I really can't do it." But
Can I keep going with what I've learned?
yeah. Are you going to sip on the rest of that or what?
Do I sip on anything? I'll drink it. I don't sip on shit.
I'm going to drink that one.
That's mine.
It's mine now.
That was my drink. Y'all saw that he took my drink.
Yeah, and you also had like 3 sips of mine in the last episode, so there. That's what I say.
He took my drink. I want more drink.
Well, then you make more tea, and then we'll have more tea.
I don't want to drink more tea. I just want to drink the bourbon.
Technicalities.
Can I just drink the bourbon?
You were the one that said, "Oh, we got to get back on topic." Now you're going to talk about bourbon? I have to say, I really like mint juleps. Those are
Why
really
are
good.
you talking about those?
Well,
That has
you're
nothing
saying
to
that,
do.
I want to talk about guns. You
Okay,
said,
I
let me
never
get back
said-
on. You said, let me get back on topic, and so I let you get back
I
on
never
topic.
said-
And then you complained about me pouring the rest of this tea into this glass. With
Yeah,
the extra
because you
bourbon.
did it in front of fucking everybody.
No, I did it in front
Why?
of 14 people. That's what I did. It
Why? Am I getting too fucking rowdy?
No.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
What the hell?
I am exhausted. I am delirious. And I am semi-intoxicated.
My ice was melting. I just wanted your ice. And you had literally like 1 sip.
I still had one fucking
Well,
sip.
then I'll give you your 1 sip.
No, I
back.
don't want one fucking sip. I want a whole drink now. Okay, so
Well, then you can have that on episode 3 for this week.
good.
How
I love
about
you.
that?
Give me a kiss.
Well, I hate you. How about that?
Do you really?
No.
Yay. Okay. Back on topic.
Mint juleps.
Back on topic. Okay, I want you to take a guess. How many attacks on American soil have been terrorist-based?
Like
Meaning
1,
meaning they have been from Islamic-based groups.
2.
Actually, it's 5%.
World Trade Center 1993 and World Trade Center 2001.
You forgot one.
What?
Boston bomber.
Uh,
He was Islamic-based.
yeah, but that wasn't like Al Qaeda or something.
No, he was ISIS, technically.
Technically,
That's what he claimed.
I think he was just nuts.
I think he was too. The other, they say
Did he get the death penalty?
yes.
Good.
The only reason he got it was because he was 19 when he committed the crime.
sometimes, you know,
I know sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's not, but so the other 95% of the time,
you
guess
know
what?
really needs a death penalty? Any rape. Just get him out of there.
It used to be.
Just get him out of there.
It used to be. Rape.
I'm saying I'm in the thing of, you know, you either kill him or castrate him.
Rape used
Whichever
to
one
be
you
a
want.
crime.
Oh, that would be just awful. Don't imprison him at all. Just castrate him and put him back out there.
No, rape used to be a crime during... I just took my final today, y'all. I just took my fucking final. No shit. And that's why we're doing this so late. And we talked about this in class. We didn't actually, this was not on my final, thank you God. But rape used to be part of the death penalty group.
Mm-hmm.
It was removed because they said that the crime did not match the punishment.
Oh, yes, it does.
And when you actually...
Oh, yes, it does.
Yes, when you look at the psychology behind it, yes, it does. The problem is that they didn't believe it at the time.
When was that? The 1950s?
1970s. When due process was the huge shit. Due process was everything that...
Yeah, there was lots of
When
issues
due
that
process
happened.
was honestly everything that we looked at 24/7.
From the 1970s, like, on, like, everything.
All we
turned to
looked at was
shit.
due process.
I mean, look what happened after the 70s.
But, so
Reagan,
what... So, can
George W. Bush,
Kyle,
9/11.
I'm trying to talk. So what happened is that after this whole people really got away with, or the media has gotten away with saying that mental, or not just any mental illness, but schizophrenia in particular is the cause for gun violence.
Well, that's not true at all.
But that's what they keep saying.
Okay.
Can you... we both know two schizophrenics.
Mm-hmm.
One is violent and one is not.
Right.
The one that is violent, do you think would ever take a gun to somebody?
I don't know.
Is there a chance?
Oh, well, I'm sure there is.
How much of a chance do you think there is?
I don't know. I don't study this shit. You do.
I know I do, but I'm asking a civilian.
I don't know. It would. I don't know what goes into somebody actually wanting to take a gun and be okay with taking someone's life.
You ready to hear this?
What?
Those that are violent schizophrenics only commit 0.2% of the gun violence.
Okay.
So the person that we know that is a violent schizophrenic
Well, normally because probably if
probably
they're
would
violent,
never commit a crime with a gun.
Well, probably because if you're a violent schizophrenic, you're not normally thinking in terms of killing somebody, right?
No, you were just thinking in terms of protecting yourself.
Okay.
You think that someone is out to get you, and so you have to protect yourself. So it's never actually coming down to a gun. It is coming down to how can I use my fist to protect myself.
Okay.
And that is why they're quote unquote violent.
So most violence is for self-preservation.
When you're looking at schizophrenic violence.
It's for self-preservation.
Yes. Which is why most of them get away with it if they are schizophrenic.
Oh, because it's like, 9 times out of 10 they were provoked.
No, not even that they were provoked. They were in a schizophrenic state.
Uh-huh.
So they were insane at the time of the offense.
But somebody came after them.
And someone came at them.
Okay. So it really is in a self-defense.
It is in self-defense. Like, even if, like, for the schizophrenic that we know, it would be in that, Bowser's fucking coming to get them.
Mm-hmm.
So say if a guy who's giant is, like, picking on them,
mm-hmm.
the reason that they could become a quote-unquote violent schizophrenic is because this guy provoked it.
Right.
And then they get the title of violent schizophrenic, which isn't fair.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. I could go days for this shit.
But really, I'm serious. I think that
we just need to fix it.
The psychology of it needs to be looked at.
Yeah, it really does. You need to look at the statistics that psychologists have and not take us as a joke. We're not, because we just want to help.
It's just one.
We're good people.
It's just one more thing that that the United States isn't looking at.
Nope. They don't want to look at it either because it's too hard to.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to blame mental illness than it is to try to solve the problem.
Right. And then there's also no money being put into
there's
mental health.
No problem being put into mental health. The fact that 85% or 86% of mental health institutes are privately owned.
Mm-hmm.
The other, there's a 5% that's closed and gone.
And then if you look into the homeless population, a lot of the homeless population went homeless because they couldn't
get
afford
their pills.
They couldn't afford their psychological medication.
Yep, because psych medication is fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
God, like, it's ridiculous. Like, why do we need it that expensive when a tiny little blue pill cost $2 to make?
Yeah. Oh, that's all pharmaceuticals, though.
Oh, yeah, that's the pharmaceutical shit. Do you want to talk about that and get more people pissed at us and get it down to 8?
I'm telling you.
All right, guys. Shit. It's that time again.
We were in Germany. And
babe, it's that time.
Somebody got sick. And they went to... They had, like... I mean, it was, like, seriously sick. Like...
They weren't seriously sick.
They weren't seriously sick.
They had diarrhea because they weren't used to the food over there.
No, I'm talking about... No, it wasn't that.
It was the water, I thought.
Somebody got, like, hurt really badly.
Yes, I remember that now.
It was like an ankle or something like that.
Yeah, like it was severely sprained.
Yeah, they, like, sprained their ankle or something like that. And so they were United States citizens.
Yep.
They go to the clinic in the town.
Yep.
They wrap it up, and give them pain medication. See them wrap it up, give them pain medication. Tell them to come back in a week or whatever
for free. Absolutely
nothing. They paid absolutely nothing for them, and they were a United States citizen.
Yep.
Weren't even a German citizen. It just goes to show you, it's like, if we would put, a quarter of what we put into military budget
into health, we would be a much better spot.
And we don't need to spend that much money on the military because we have the biggest, most powerful military in the world. And if we would half the amount of money that we spend on it,
babe,
we would still be able to kick everyone's ass,
babe,
because we're the United fucking States of America.
Babe, we're at 30 minutes.
I'm done. All right, everybody. That was episode 36 of the Prolonged Engagement Show. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Sarah.
And you can go to theprolongedengagement.com for all links and all content.
Please subscribe and don't leave us.
Yes. And tell your friends that we're crazy liberals.
'Cause it's true. Sorry.
So you can head over to youtube.com/theprolongedengagement show. That's where you can subscribe to our channel. It's where you can like and comment and all that good stuff. If you liked what we said, great. If you don't like what we said, great.
If you don't like what we said, please put it in the comment section, and in the next show, when we get to read your comments, we will honestly address what you said. Because we're that kind of people.
I also respect your opinion. I may think it's wrong, but I will respect
it. Well, not only will we respect it, we will tell you, we'll actually, talk about it. And that's kind of fucking awesome.
Because that's just who we are.
Because we love you guys so much.
We care a lot. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you tomorrow.